You were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now. Flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down. Oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now. Flew me to places I've never been. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Apologies, they'll never see you cry. Comes creeping that you never loved me or her or anyone or anything I am.
It's time I tell you a story. Everybody's way of the got my you. How to rap and hold your cat man so can. Everybody's cat man's husband never sings. What you don't know, you're right, gonna run the same thing. You cat man. Cat man. Cat man. Why should we be politicians now that you just could? Say if the connects my into and makes me hard like everybody's way of the got my you. Matter of fact, and hold your cat man so can cat man. Everybody's way of the got my you. How to rap and hold your cat man so can. Hear you all aiming a scam the profile I can tell. Why you still sense the still things you call get at the charm. Cat man. Cat man.
Well, hello and welcome everyone. My name is Cat Monarch, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the stream. And it has been a little bit of a while. However, it is now just about time for the return to our Master Duel Challenge. I don't know if anyone's been particularly anticipating it, but yeah, I've been kind of looking forward to this. It's just, it's nice to. I'd say it's nice to be doing this again. We'll find out if it's nice to be doing this again. But yeah, it's been a little bit of a break because I haven't had to spend any money on Master Duel. I've taken the gift deals so that we don't actually run out of gems because we're back down in bronze. We haven't actually played a game for a little while, so our win rate, well, would you look at that? It's about the same. But yeah, we're going to be hopping back into things, and we're going to see I have a follower? We're going to see just how far we can get. Who's my follower? How do you check followers, friend? Unsolved. That makes sense. Wait. You? You're a follower. Alright. Sure. Oh no, right, I watched Unsolved Replays, Unsolved Mysteries replays, that's the reason why. But yeah, we're hopping back into things. From what I remember, we have been on... not this deck. No, that's our current thoughts of an Ubi deck. We have been on good stuff for the longest time. Now, I think simply because it's the easiest disjointed pile, I think we probably just... oh yeah, right, I have to dismantle a few cards. I have to dismantle... selected... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There was a free pack on entry, so that's why those few are there. It's also why... not Synchro Rumble, but it's also why we have this Royal Rare Crimson Dragon, because I updated yesterday, and we can't play this, but it's there. Right. But yeah, I think we're just going to hop in with the... actually, no, right, I was going to check out what the proficiency is. Inflict Battle... oh, it's actually one of those that we will just accomplish over time. But okay, let's jump back into things. Standard, Season 40. I think I've been going since like Season 30-something. I don't know what. But I know it's Season 30-something. And yes, us being back down in bronze is not how I'd rather. I would rather be back in, Gold 5. But I guess this gives us a few extra packs. Does mean we don't get any legacy tickets when we win. That's a silver reward. I have to remind myself of the card pool. I checked out, because I was going over the footage, some of our older cards that we've pulled in the series. And among them is like I think the best Mekanko equip spell. So I looked at it and I was just like, wait, hold on, that card's crazy. If we have any Mekanko monster, this is just the best, right? We have possibly the one Mekanko monster it's not good with. I need to check it in like Edo Pro or something like that, because I'm not allowed to do solo mode, so I think I need to check it in Edo Pro, but yeah, it's just not great, what can I say? Let's just do this. Kaiju and Clockwork Knight response. No response. Right, can we actually... yes, we can get over. Yes, we can. We need to use the effect to pay 500 flip. Attack and clear the kaiju. Activate. Chain. Put this face up there. And put Dogfighter face up here. Then we attack. And now we could increase the attack of Dogfighter, but there's not much point. It doesn't change the clock anyway. And set this. And call it a turn. And then we get some tokens. This is a hell of a first duel back. I am streaming. It is live. So, yeah, we do this. And we put it in defense position. And there you go. That's how easy it is to win in bronze. Now granted, the packs do pay for themselves in bronze, but they do not pay for themselves in silver and gold or platinum, which is why I took the initiative with the deals. It is Labyrinth, they just bricked. What could they have had? The face down obviously wasn't a trap because it wasn't triggering at any time. I guess I didn't add. It could have been Ash in hand. Who knows? But just like that, we get to an even number of gems, and we get to our first Master Pack returning. What are the odds that we get anything particularly game-changing on our first pack back? We got a super rare at lowest. Fiend Sanctuary is a good card. Like, the Umi deck we have going relies on Phantasm Spiral, so this could be played in that. Heritage is not the best. We have a couple Destruction Swords. I don't think the good stuff. That's a good pull. Okay, I mocked the immediate return to Master Duel. That's lower level. So this can fetch out a level 1. It is a lower level. You could tribute something else, but the thing is you normal summon this. Good for exactly Mech Lords, I think. Right. And what's the... As far as super rares go, that's not bad. If this card is sent to the graveyard, draw 1 place. I think we possibly just put this in the extra deck. If part of our extra deck has to go to the graveyard anyway, we can, you know, punish someone for it. I kind of can't believe that the first thing back and we actually have to look at things, but, like, yeah, incomplete ideas / thinking about. +1 card, because that's the thing. +1 card, because that's the thing. Right. We can probably take some stuff out of here, but I don't really know what just yet. I mean, the thing is, it's kind of like normal turbo. So, probably a good deal of things, but we get there when we get there. Save this for the moment. Into good stuff. Can we make room for the Ferrojeet? Because everything here is summonable. We have summoned, I think, everything once. Maybe with the exception of this. Water Tuner. We do have a Water Tuner. We have exactly 1. And what combination makes it then? We have a level 9 Kaiju. And we have... that's the exact combination. Like, it's a really good card. We don't really want to play the token in this, I don't think. It's a level 1, which is cool.
but it doesn't make Anima because Anima has the effect except token text. It can be used as material for Barber, which means that, you know, you're starting to put effect monsters on the field for your link climbing. I think we don't put anything into this deck, but the pack is still pretty good because we have this and this, and they both definitely work for the normal. So nothing changing what we're playing right now, but stuff that changes other things definitely. Let's go into it. Let's just jump back in. Phantasm Spiral might be like an easy deck to build. Depends on the pulls entirely, yes, but like its entire like common rare. Hope you're all doing okay anyway. Hope you're all having a good time. That your days since last stream have been interesting. Can't say mine have in particular. 60 cards. They're gonna top deck the nuts. So let's just put a tuner in the field spell. We have a... This hand would have been a lot better going second, but what can you do? We're down in bronze for a reason. We haven't played in God knows how long. Hero. I think we're just going to get clowned on. What do you guys think? I think this isn't going to go well for us. Yeah, I think this is just full hero combo with fewer steps, like with just like a decent amount of time going into it. On the one hand, they're in bronze. On the other hand, they have a Royal Stratos. Stratos? Stratos. Strata. I don't actually know. I mean, you'd call it the Stratosphere, so... Do we just let them go off and just say that we won't die this turn? I don't think so. This is going to take a long time for them to do. They're not playing fast. We don't have any reactions, and they're playing at a consistent pace, but a slow pace. Could we have won it? Maybe. Do we need to win it? No. Should we play these out a bit more? Yes, actually. Like, I was so happy with that win rate, and now we've won one, lost one. So let's try keeping that win rate positive. Let's probably play a couple more of these out. I think this is someone who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! So we set 1, set 2, set 3. I'm setting a card. What do you think is going to happen? Are you scared of Diabell? Diabell is a, like... Is Diabell a summoning condition to send? I think it is, right? What are the odds this is just top-tier meta deck? What are the odds this is Click Buttons Turbo? I don't know why they use the Maxi there. Alright. So it's Tenpai. This is fine, we have the battle phase counter. We've got 2 seeds, last I checked. We have 2. Which means I think we're actually fine for this turn. I don't know about future turns. What did they pitch? Effect Veiler. I don't particularly care about Effect Veiler being in the grave. at the start of the damage step, when an opponent's monster declares an attack. So this happens first. And if we read the seed, that's at the end of the damage step. At the end of the damage step. Which means they should be able to... I think they can synchro during that time. Blaster. Destroy one card. Sure, go for it. If I take that much damage, I get 2 from the deck, and they don't have an Ash Blossom to stop it. As it is, they take no battle damage anyway, so who cares? Now, I do need to read the Synchro. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during the battle phase. Like, I am scared of that. Also, they popped, like, they had a 50-50 to get the correct one, and they got the correct one. Like, really? It feels like people are playing slower. Have they slowed down the game? Because I really don't know. Oh, right, that's actually going to destroy it. That's fine. You do that. You attack this one. You've got 2 3s. Oh no, okay, yeah, that's fine. I think they do still probably clear, but we find out. Because they're gonna well, if they're gonna pop this, that means that this goes to the grave, which is not how we want things. They're gonna synchro again, but it's using this card. So another 7. Meteor Burst. Oh wait, now I can't. Cannot activate monster effects during the battle phase. That's okay, I don't need to activate a monster effect. I can activate a trap effect now. Yeah, we do it now. We kinda have to. It's one at a time. I know they make the big guy, but, like, what else am I gonna do, honestly? Yeah. Yeah, okay, we just lose. Oh wait, no, I get a special summon an Unchained monster from deck, so that's neat. I can't do anything with it, but I can do it. Can I? Yeah. Wait, no, what? Just cards or effects. I say we could play it out, yeah, Tenpai. Figures, right? Man, they've hit the deck to, like, hell and back, and I still just hate it. I say I've hit the deck to hell and back. They've got 1 and 2 and 1. That's not enough. It's just unfun to go against. Well, when we've chosen the coin toss so far, we have lost every duel, so I'm not actually so hopeful for this. Right. This hand is fine. Let's activate this, see what happens. They've got 11 extra. We could make a rank 4. Yeah, we could. Oh, we don't have any rank 4s. Set this. It's gonna be fine. They've got a 44 card deck, 11 extra. I've got V-Jam and Kyoto. They probably can't clear the V-Jam. And if they use Light or Darks, we get an extra body, which then searches Destrudo. I think that's our target, right? In end phase? I can't completely remember, but yeah, it looks like Destrudo is our search target. Hero. It 2 structure decks. Is that what we're going against? Because that might still just beat us. Now let's see what they use as fusion material, because that will be telling. I'm now more scared than I was, like, 5 seconds ago. That's just 2 guys. Yeah, I have a feeling this is 2 structures, right? Card info related. You can't check how to get in the middle of a duel, but sure. I am genuinely curious, by the way, if anyone knows whether the Master Duel game speed has been turned down, that would be interesting to know. And I'm getting Discord notifications. If this card is special summon down when involving another hero monster, target destroy one. Please target the field spell. It would be funny. But they're not even started yet, I don't think. Is it a hard once per turn? It is a hard once per turn, but it will count like Sunrise 2 as another card. Really hope they choose the field spell though. Oh wait, this guy's a hard once, isn't he? Yeah. Target normal. I thought you had to banish the... Oh, right, no. They use that as material. Well, I'm a lot happier for setting V-Jam than just, doing anything else at the moment. Cannot target. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, they're going to try and... They're going to use this first, then. Setting in main phase 1, the Buffoon. This is a light. Please attack with this one first, then. It's going to be really funny. Activate a field spell. That's fine. Yeah, okay. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. Why would you pop the monster? Why would you not? I'm so confused at what they're doing. Like, this is supposed to attack, destroy the monster, and then attack again. Like, I don't get you. Are you fucking with me? They have lethal, just straight up. Because they popped the monster they had exact lethal. And now this activates. But it loses the attack. That's fine. I'm alive for another turn. But honestly, like, genuinely, why pop the monster? Unless they're familiar with Kyoto Waterfront. That's the only thing I can think of. What 7s do we have again? Yazi. Yazi's good. Do we have a worm to float into? I don't think we do, right? No, we have a worm to float into. If we banish, we have a banish light dark. Okay. What happens now? Okay, we get Kaiju. We get this one, because I have Kaiju counters on the field, so that's what matters. Special We're going to put it here, and we're going to tribute this guy. Right, we then pendulum this. I control no monsters special. What are they doing? Like, what card are they holding? Because they're holding something. So let's go Yazi. That's not a quick effect. Activate. Target. And I think we have to clear the kaiju. Like, just actually, right? We can normal summon, we can synchro for 8. Which gets us into not a lot. Because, yeah, it gets us into Boral. So I think we just have to pop the kaiju. What could they have? Get this guy. I'm just confused. You cannot special summon from the extra deck except light or dark synchros. Do we just go into it for a beat stick reason? Because that might be the play. We've got 1 banish, they've got 2 banish, but neither with the correct attribute. So, do this. Put him in defense, put him in there. This guy can be treated as a non-tuner. Doesn't cost us life points. So I think we do that. Bowload Savage, no effect. Is that the plan? We don't have a fish in the grave. And the fish is the wrong attribute anyway. Look at it. Oh yeah, right. Select a card to banish. Let's banish this. What do they have back there? It's not doing anything. Mirror Force? Hero Barrier. Okay. You stop the attack. I've got a 3k guy. I've got a negated V-Jam. It's a body. Could have taken the avian, but that doesn't feel like a good idea. Well, GG's. You're kidding me, right? I'll just fucking kill me. That was their draw for turn. There's just not anything I could have done about that. Well, GG's. What the hell is this start, man? I know bronze was not, like, an easy climb early on. But that was because, like, just our deck was awful. This should be so much easier than it. They're putting us first. Ooh, why am I not enthusiastic about where this is going? Wait, they're putting us to go first. We'll take this. We'll set this one. Set this one. And set this one. Let's go for it. Are they setting cards? They are setting cards. We wait, we see what it is. It could be Ubel. This could actually be Sacred Beast, it could be Raviel. That checks from grave, and the other guy checks hand, really. Because, yeah. So that's fine. They can't summon Raviel properly, they do have to use the alternate condition. But they were always going to use the alternate condition. What field spells do I have in my deck? I am playing 2, and I'm no longer playing the Dark Sanctuary. Yeah, there's Raviel. This is Sacred Beast. They're not doing him properly. And we have just Cubic Ascension, which is good enough, honestly. You're kidding me. Come on. Right. Anyway. Let's activate field spell from deck. Ash Blossom. We're in draw phase. I can take the Ash Blossom for myself, and that gives me a tuner monster to start plays with. I'll take the Ash Blossom. Doesn't need to be a great play as long as it's just a good play. Standby phase. Give me Ash Blossom. Now, what is Yazi's attack stat? 26. This is 23. Okay, so this is more attack. You have a summon response. Excuse you. Alright, shit. I'm gonna beat you with Ash Blossom. Take 500. Phrases uttered by no sane mortal. Well, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it wrong. This is a deck I could offer critique on when it comes to the review. Like, unless it's a Masochist deck, because, like, this by itself is a Sacred Beast. This is a mashup of decks. This doesn't work with this, like, they're just playing anime. What can I do here? I can Anima equip this. Add Winged Dragon of Ra, and then monsters cannot attack the turn they are special summoned. Okay. Does it look like I'm going to special summon? There's Guardian Slime. They need to take damage. Yeah, they need to take damage. Equal to that opponent's monster's attack during that damage calculation only. Okay. Is it just a bot? Because as a player, you wouldn't just go battle phase for no reason. I am deeply confuzzled. Do you have another one? They fucking do. What the hell is this? Die. Is that a third fucking Solemn Judgment face down? Because at this rate, I'm going to beat someone with Ash Blossom. That is how this is currently going. Discard, summon. So discard the Guardian Slime, summon back the Beast, add Ancient Chant, I guess. Although I don't really know what that does for you. The thing is, this card in hand is Raviel. We don't know what this is, we don't know what this is. What? You don't have one in grave. And you don't have one in hand. I have many critiques of this deck once we finish beating it. This is what you expect in Bronze. Right. Okay, so let's find out. Is this another... It's not another Solemn. Which means this is the end of the game. Jesus Christ, that's an abomination of a deck. Could we have lost to it? Maybe. But I'm not actually certain. We would probably have to draw an exceptionally bad hand, and to prove that... Let's take a look at it, because... They are playing anime deck. They have the potential to win. They got both Solemns. That's really upsetting for me. They are playing all 3 gods. They're playing 2 field spells. They're not playing the other beasts. That's the issue. This normally is a just, like, 1 card, because you just go, like, normal, search, search, second normal, or, you know, link this off into Almirage, discard, summon back, summon, tribute, banish, or tribute and get one of these 3 from the deck, banish, search another one. Like, if this were a proper deck, it would have cooked us. This is just awful. Also just 2s. 2s everywhere. This is limited, understandable. 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Revive Sky God, 2 Solemn, 2 Soul Energy, 2 True, 2 Soul Crossing, 2 Raviel. Jesus Christ, that's a bad deck. Right, well, we get our second win. It is, it's been a minute since the first one. I was like, we're getting into Silver today, but it has taken some time to do that. Okay, I don't think we can really use that. We can't use this. I didn't mean to open the ball at once. Anyway, so Pendulum slot card, sure. If this card is normal, summon target card, need to play its Pendulum Zone. Nope. MST on legs as 1750. It can be hit by Call by the Grave. It's 1750. It takes the normal summon. It's spell and trap removal, but it's not great. Magical Musket card, neat. I don't think we have any. Stuff for the Spellcaster pile, I guess. A Predaplant, and a Gimmick Puppet. None of those are really changing anything. Not anytime soon, anyway. I think the Magician Girl might be the best one of those cards. Or the Pendulum Monster, by virtue of being a Pendulum Monster that can just, you know, be put in the deck. I went through the Exodia Festival on my other account. That was really fun, but I did face like 4 people in a row. I think, yeah, I did 4 duels for that. I lost 1, won 3. And all of 4 people had Sky Striker Ace Ray as the mate. 6. 40. FTK? Is this FTK? Is this someone on a structure deck? Time is ticking. It's not FTK, but it is the branded structure deck. And by that I mean, like, the campaign code, where, you know, if you're not recently, if you haven't recently played the game, you can put in someone else's campaign code and get yourself a deck. Now, can we beat this? Yeah, I think we can, actually. Not too difficult with the current hand. Not saying it's the easiest thing in the world, I'm just saying that, like, you know, there are tougher problems. Especially when you just have kaiju. So, might as well check my phone for emails, notifications, and what have you in the meantime. Can't say I've been up to much that's particularly interesting lately. It's been very much kind of like same old, same old. I have, what is it? No. I've been continuing to watch Breaking Bad. It is, you know, slow, but we're doing it. And where are we at? The episode just gone was the vending machine episode. Not vending, ATM episode. People who have watched Breaking Bad will probably know what that means, but... Cool, Mirror Jade, anyway. So, you've got a quick effect fusion summon. You've got a add. No. Nope, you're just doing that now. Alright. Is this protection? I feel like this is protection. No, it's not that one. It's a different spell. Granguignol, done now. If this is fusion summon, you can send. So they're going to do that. And then tag into a Despia as well. We have to kaiju this. It will trigger it, but we can just, you know, not control monsters. That is an option. Okay, so you dump this. If this card is in your hand or grave, you can send from your branded spell trap through your hand or deck. So you send the protection. And then you draw a card. Was that what it said? No. Okay. You know, that's also a thing. If this fusion summon card... Okay, so it triggers anyway. So let's just do it. Get it to trigger. That's fine. Is it quick effect? Banish one monster. Oh, I should have totally just done this first, but oh well. We'll do that then. Set. Set. Pass turn. Mirror Jade nukes the field. Doesn't exist. That returns to hand. What does that do? Reveal a monster in your hand. You have a monster in your hand. Of course, because every time a fusion gets sent to the grave, they do like 50 things. I've gone against Branded how many times and not realised that this is the game plan. Okay. So yeah, that happens even if we crack down at the moment. Counter track. Set counter trap. What is the condition of this counter trap? It's important information. When a spell includes special summoning, return the or 2 fusions from grave. You only have 1 in the grave. So yeah, that's fine. Do we take the 18? Targeting one face-up monster your opponent controls. I think we do. Mine. Right, now I need to understand a couple of these cards that he's got face down. Red Wignall. Field or Grave. Lebellion. Lebellion has nothing, but it is 3k. Let's see. We can't put a Link monster in the grave. We can Synchro for 8, but that does, like, literally nothing. Set this. This can't attack, right? Can't attack. Kaiju has too much defense. This one we don't want to kill. Yeah, what if we just leave it? It's fine. The game does not know that face-down monsters are fusion monsters. So if they normal summon anything, then we can just torrential. Okay, they're just waiting out the swords. Sure. Swords has been waited out. Normal summon. Activate torrential. Chain this. Pay 1,000. Field clear. Anyway, battle phase. Take 8, take 19 even. Yes, you get an effect in end phase, who cares? Your fusions are in the grave, you've got 3 in extra deck. You can use Grand Wignall. I cannot do a whole lot. Like, ideally I want a level 1 monster and I want them to play around zones pretty poorly. That's not any of the fusions. That's fine. Then you can fusion summon. Go for it. Is it a Despia? I assume it's a Despia. Oh, they're not even summoning. Yeah, great. Do you not know that, yeah. Kind of what I thought. The related cards, what are the Despias? Light or dark? Oh. Is that not the one they have in their extra? Yeah, go for it. Do you have Guardian Chimera in there? This does from hand or field, right? Hand or field. So Guardian Chimera would go hard. For me. What are they doing? Because the thing is, like, their fusion monster has one-time effect protection. Okay. Fusion summon a level 8 by shuffling from your hand, field, and or grave. Right. Well, you can't recycle your fusions that way, surely. At least I'm fairly certain you can't. Okay, banish those two. Which makes Brigand. Brigand cannot be destroyed by battle. Your opponent cannot target other monsters with card effects. Okay, that's fine. You've got one other extra deck monster. I don't know the actual contents of this structure deck. That's why I'm reasoning it all out. Because in a normal match, they would have just Mirror Jade 2. I think so, anyway. Anyway, this lives. Now I can make Savage, but there's not much point. Now, if I did get the Unchained, there is a point to just making it. 2. That helps us in the way that, like, we can make a Link monster. But, doesn't help us in any other fashion. The Link monster we could make is not terrible. Huh. While it is face up in the monster zone, you cannot special except for synchros. I think we don't actually need that. I think we just need to... Okay, it sucks to lose this, but I think we just do this, right? Normal summon? They can negate the special summon. They can, in fact, negate the special summon, right? Where's the branded retribution trap? I think that was its name. One spell trap or monster effect. Return to the extra deck 1 face-up fusion or 2 fusions in grave. They have 2 fusions in grave. We don't actually want to allow them that. I think we just do it for beatstick reasons. It might have been an error of judgment, but we just do it for beatstick reasons. This can't be destroyed by battle. We do not do it. During the end phase, add to hand or set. This can't be destroyed by battle, full stop. So we just go. We just do that. Yeah, brilliant. I was definitely using its effects. Right, what 10 do we have? We have a 10. The Water Tuner. And... Okay, so that's really good. If we can keep this... If he just stays on the field for 1 turn, we're pretty solid. Because we just have to normal summon. Discard a card, take a Despia. Okay. I think we're still okay with this. I don't know what the last card in Extra is, but I think we're still fine. I'll find out in a sec that obviously, lol, I'm not fine. That's unfortunate, but, like, what am I gonna do? That is unfortunate. What can I do here? Lose? Can they make another fusion? If they can actually fusion some of the last card in their deck, we lose. V-Jam would be a good top deck right here. They can't fusion summon. I feel a little sad during the battle step. So that just isn't happening, right? We all recognize that isn't going on. Normal summon? Battle phase. Just attack into this one. And then activate this in battle. They probably just negate it now. I think we'd just lose the game here. Like, honestly, they were in a pretty commanding position anyway. Oh, that sucks. This was perfectly winnable. Honestly, just fuck them. Branded is just barely resilient enough. And that counter trap is honestly what screwed us over. I hate that. I hate that so much. What is the last monster in Extra? Sprind. Man, I really hate that. I mean, what else are they supposed to grab, right? It's the obvious thing, but, like, just... that one card. Come on. Everyone's bored of branded. I cannot tell you how sick I am of that deck. It's been around so long. And people just keep playing it. Okay, so we've got a couple different MSTs, and we've got Sangan. I think we just set, and I hope it works. Sangan gets us a search, which I don't know what the actual targets are, if there's any. Oh yeah, we can get Battle Fader from Sangan. Okay, we can get Battle Fader from Sangan, but it doesn't do anything. That's currently fine. I think we have a chance here. Okay, that one is less so. Okay. That's currently fine. Once per turn, if a machine monster is destroyed by battle. Yeah, this is all okay. I can't really do anything to stop this at the moment. Okay. Does it have to summon in defense position? It doesn't. They just chose to. Sangan! Fetch me something. What do we want? Destrudo is pretty good. So is this thing. Yeah. While you control a level 7 cannot target for them attacks or card effects. We need our normal summon on that though, I guess. So there's that. Why don't we just get this? Can't use it this turn, but that doesn't matter. Right. Let's do this now. Right, so we're going to kill one by battle anyway. We're not going to kill them by card effect, though. So I think we just do this. By battle or by card effect. Yeah, let's just take out the both of these. And then if they have a trap that they can activate, we possibly get the Oleanoids back. So let's find out. Normal summon. And if you do destroy that targeted monster, get a Paleo. Okay, we can't put the Paleo on the bottom of the deck. It's one thing to think about. There's Citadel. Right, this is the problem. Quick effect, you can destroy, then target and destroy with attack less than or equal. Destroy itself. Which means we keep the Paleo. And if a face-up Earth machine, we give them the Kaiju. There we go. Unless they get an Earth machine normal summon, we're on Oleanoid's beatdown. We do need to keep them off of any Earth machines, though. Because otherwise this just comes back and Oh, come on. Are you going to summon it in defense like last time? Or are you going to put it in attack? They are summoning it in defense. Good question as to why. Less than or equal to it. That's just so difficult to deal with. You're fucking with me. Okay, well, they've got this back. Please try it again. Target and destroy a radiator. It would be funny. If a face-up destroyed by battle or card effect. So, if I can Book of Moon it, I think that works. I don't get it. I don't get what they're trying to do. I need to get rid of the fucking this thing. They put it in the wrong column for what's its face. They put it in the wrong column for Anima. It's an Earth machine, so I have to battle over it unless I get to the fish. Set another one. They won't do it. They're going to think this is Mirror Force. Well, actually, if they think it's Mirror Force, they will attack, won't they? Why do I feel like their top decks are better than my decks? Target another machine, a monster you control, and a spell trap. Nope. Okay, so that has no graveyard effect. That, for fuck's sake, come on. Why can't I draw a monster? And then that triggers to get the fucking Citadel back. Come on. Oh wait, hold on. Target to return them to the hand. But it cannot activate its effects this turn. Who cares? That's not the bit that I'm concerned about. What do you mean I can't draw a monster card? I can't draw any of these? I mean, it's not like any of these would do it. But like, what? One, two... No, how many cards don't? 1, 2, because I've used one of the kaijus. 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think like 6 cards don't do it. You know, I did say that this would be an easier climb. I did. Well, this card is in your grave. Oh, they put the no, they put the radiator back, of course. It feels like the game has changed pace to like slower. I don't know if it's a dual setting. It doesn't feel like it's a dual setting. Unless it's in the main menu screen. I need many things right now. I mean, that's like the best it could possibly be, but it's just like, it's still not enough, right? This is just a quick effect. Like, yeah, there you go, that's it. That's the end of the game. They're not going to destroy this. which means that's the end of the game. This is a dark machine. That's like our only saving grace, but they've got earth machines in hand. We saw them add one back to their hand. We've just had a complete terrible series of draws. This isn't lethal yet, just like put lethal on. We've got cards that just don't do things right now. Why is it such a struggle in bronze? You can't even summon that. Stop summoning in this in defense. Just summon it in attack. It can be summoned in attack. That's not a condition. I have a face down, and that's it. Just like... What are you scared of? You've got to be kidding me. I can't... We're in bronze, by the way. What series of draws is that? I know the power creep of the game has got more intense, but, like... It shouldn't be this bad in bronze. Right? Well... Summon Fenrir. Summon a Cosmo. Pass turn. This is just an FTK. Okay. Are we on the Blackwing structure then? Okay. There is a Blackwing structure, isn't there? I swear there is. No, we won't do that just yet. I'm tempted, but no. I guess... Yeah, just normal summon this. See what happens. Battle phase. Attack into this one. Cool. Attack into this one. It has to target a face-up card, so we'll do that. Attack directly. This guy's limited, right? Yeah. Direct attack to discard. And then activate to get into a Cosmo, so that you only have 1200 life points left. Not even that, 1100. And can we make anything from the extra that's worth making? We can't burn them for the rest of it, I know that. I think, yeah, we just call it. During your standby phase, okay. But they are pretty much just done. 3 set cards which obviously don't do anything. Sure, we'll gain. Now you see, this is the kind of structure deck we could face here. But no, we face the branded one. And get the... And just lose. Just like, you know... We've got a higher win rate than in the higher ranks. Yes, we do. But, man, does it not feel like it. Am I just misremembering how the challenge was, you know? Weights and Zen measures. Wait, Fusion Destiny. Ooh. We could... Do any of these cards stand out as things that I have? We're looking a little bit further down. I think we're looking kind of like scatter throughout this, actually. We'll just have to look in a minute. That sure is a spellcaster. Right. Malefic. Backlord card. Another Paleo. It's the draw one. That's not the best, but it is a card. And it is a Paleo. A ritual spell. We can just ritual summon from deck, but it does return to the deck during the opponent's end phase. We do need to play normal monsters. That could go in the it could go in the Umi deck though, because the Umi deck plays normal monsters. And then we can just ritual summon, like, what, Borrowload Riot for free. That seems pretty good. But no, the rest of that pack I don't think really changes much. We shall look at our Destiny Heroes after this duel, because, you know, I forgot to look at Destiny Heroes. We might have a fusion, but I would not hesitate to say that it's probably difficult, nigh impossible to summon. That was a long choice from their end. $12.40. So we could be in the couple structure deck situation again. I don't know if I've seen that one before. It's not a base or anything, it's just part of the field. I'm not going to click on their field. I do not wish to alert. Launcher Commander. This feels like starter deck, you know. I think I can beat Launcher Commander pass. Not completely sure, but I like my odds. And, no, we won't do it yet. Now we do. 3,000 life and 1,700 damage. Main 2, set 1, set 2, and call it a day. We can fairly freely torrential because at worst we can just get Yugioh back and we can, you know, tribute for 1,000 anyway. The quick effect is not once per turn. Its self-summoning condition is, so that's interesting. Now if they were a bot, they would just summon. $15. Yep. This feels like a very new player or a bot. Let's see what happens. Because they still can't clear anything. I could make this monster very, very big. That is an option. I don't think I really need to guess whether my opponent is a bot or not. It feels like it's not a necessary part of this. Right, okay, you make the link. For the moment, I don't see that being a problem. Maybe I'm not familiar... Well, no, I'm not familiar with the Cyberse card pool. But I don't see it being a problem. Okay. So... what's more damage? Getting Yugioh to give 1,000? No. We just want to take their monster. Turn it on. In standby. Deep grave. And we get... it doesn't really matter. We get this. And... nope. And standby rolls around. We get it. What does this do? Type 1 you're banished, return it to the hand. Once returned, reveal any number of cards, smash, shuffle. Yeah, okay, so we don't really need the field spell. We can add with this one. Not that it's doing anything, but we can add with it. What can we do with this? Not much of anything. So let's just go battle phase. Attack. And again. And yeah, that's not enough. Not close to enough. And I think we just... yeah, let's set him. I know we have Torrential, and we could fire that if we're in danger, but I don't think we're going to be in danger. Their cards are in the graveyard. We have a Kaiju in hand. We have a Kaiju next turn, unless they banish this. This can protect itself. Do we really need this? Cool. Doesn't even give you a draw for the shuffle into deck. That's kind of sad. Unless all of my opponents are playing just, like, slower, I do think the pace of the game has changed. Well, they let us swing in for the damage, which is nice. It, you know, furthers us on our way to that. Let's do return it to the hand. Okay. And Cosmo Wicked Witch for game, I guess. Let's boost those numbers. Were they just genuinely on, like, the Link starter deck and then they got a second, like... they got all the cards for a second one? I just don't know. I think they've just buffed the extra deck a little, right? The rest of this looks fairly standard. Alright. What are we doing? Checking out okay, let's check out the Destiny Heroes before I forget. I know this is the wrong deck, but that's fine. Destiny Hero. Yeah, we don't have a single fusion. We have a number of main deck monsters, just not a fusion. We could summon DPE if we pulled DPE. Alright. So let's do the very important thing. Pack. They haven't actually been that bad to start with. Electromagnet Warrior. Magikarp. I can't remember. Spellcaster type. Okay. 200 life if it's in the grave during your standby exclusively. A rank 4. 2500 rank 4. An archetypal rank 4. It's still not great. It is very much an archetypal card, not generic. Cannot be used as synchro material. That's unfortunate. Or Klee. I don't think we have enough to play them yet. Conditional Sidra. It's not terrible. Might go in a zombie deck, but it's not enough to really justify putting in, like, a deck we have. Or a deck we're playing right now. In fact, would we even put it in the zombie deck? We have a zombie deck. We might, arguably, yeah. I mean, this thing needs an update, but we might. Okay, let's get into Silver. Only takes 5 wins to do it. We're an hour and 30 into this. Not many Bronze 1 opponents, apparently. We'll tell you that some of the stats for, like, what was it? The first season that we were in for this Masochist challenge are kind of interesting. Let's see if I can just grab that real quick. Like, yeah, for the whole of the first season, from, like, start to finish, there are, what, 18 cards which we pulled in our first 10 packs, which stayed in deck and never changed. I think that's just, like, really interesting. I also think this is, like, the exact wrong way you start playing Galaxy Eyes, so I don't know if it's Galaxy Eyes. I think what we do is we just Sangan. Run this out. Does this have a grave effect? No. No, it doesn't. Run this out, main phase 2, set Ever Reliable Torrential Tribute. See if we can wait for a good point during the combo and disrupt it. We had 30 wins overall from, like, our first season, and at the end of the first session, 12 losses. Pay 2,000 to take no damage, sure. Edited our deck 27 times and opened, what, 77 legacy packs? It's just a couple. I'm not sure they know what they're doing with this deck. I'm also not sure that they opened a playable hand. Kaijus. In this instance, it would be beneficial if they had even a singular monster. No, I'm not going to torrential my own field. I'm going to hit in for damage. The game ends next turn. We let that go. There's no reason. What are you going to do? Crash with Sangan? Okay. Is it quick effect? You take no damage this turn. They're going to protect themselves for another turn longer. Okay. No, they're going to take 2,000 now. They're going to summon this out. And then, yeah, we just do this. Sangan. What do we want? Let's get this. Now what? Can't attack or activate its effects. It's this guy. I mean, we still win. It cannot attack. Read your card. This is a real beginner. And this particular hand is just bullying them. Yes, Torrential Tribute Sangan amounts to bullying. But yeah, all you need to do is just like, hey, Kaiju. Well, we don't even need to do that. They played into the zone. What if I equipped the equip monster? I know that's what happens, but it's just funny. Anyway. Onto a definitely deserved, definitely deserved pack. And from our next duel, we can actually open some of these legacy tickets. I was hoping we could clear silver today. We might not, actually. There is a chance we don't. It is 10 wins, after all. There's an ultra rare in this. Another Naturia Stinkbug, not our first. Is this any good? Probably not. You know what? Actually, no, that's not bad. Quite seriously. We have a mole cricket, don't we? It requires exactly photons. This is good, though. This is removal. We have Ferrigit, which isn't insane. But we do just have, like, big attack monsters. Like, that's something we can do. I'm pulling a good couple of duplicates. See Xyz Nash Knight. You can also Xyz summon it using Nash Knight, which I don't think we have. Indestructible by card effect. Using this card as material. But destroy it during opponent's next end phase. I don't know if we have any numbers like that. We should look. We should check our ranks, numbers pool. Well, it's our Xyz monsters, really. We don't have all that many of them. So if we filter just by Xyz. Right, so we have this boy. We have, what, between 101 and 107? Yeah. So we're looking at a very niche subset of monsters anyway. And from the looks of it, we don't have any of them anyway. We have numbers. We don't have, like, you know, your Chaos numbers and your Barian numbers. No. It was worth looking. But yeah, we just don't have any. So there's not a target for it, and it's not the easiest to summon, even if there was. Plus, that means that this guy eats up 2 extra deck slots. Not saying you can't have cards that eat up 2 extra deck slots, but, you know, they're kind of valuable places to us. Somewhat. If you squint. But yeah, get rid of that filter. And then, as for this one, yeah, let's just take a look at, like, Naturia. Because I believe we got Mole Cricket. Yeah, we've got 2 Mole Cricket. Get rid of this card. Special summon 1 Naturia from your deck, or you can special summon 2 if your opponent controls highest attack. So you can get 2 of this. It'll count itself, it is a Naturia, but this is like double Battle Fader. And while that's not, you know, insane, It's double Battle Fader. It's also a rank 3. And it doesn't lock you into nature areas, so you can do it. That's interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on nature area. Oh, that wasn't our first Apple Magician girl. Right, I have to take care of something for a minute. So...
Let's talk about the Williams.
That's not what I meant. Let's see. Playlist. Music. Full playlist. Come on. And shuffle. What do we got? Ads.
Did you put a gaming?
Of course. Yeah, you know what? Enjoy this. Back in a minute.
Impressive little toy you've got there. You're not ending our plan. You're expanding. Check the internet lately. The memes. America's wanted this war for years. You're American. You're number one. Nationalism. Unilateralism. Materialism. America's diseased. Rotten to the core. Of course, that would have to include you.
Hello again. Anyway, back from the interlude. Let's continue. I don't think anything really changes about the deck, as we've already said. But while we've got High Ritual Art in view, I think we have... Yeah, we can summon Borrowed Riot Dragon. We can not summon... No, we can't summon Lord of the Red. At least not naturally. When a card or effect is activated, target. When a card or effect is activated, target. We have the ritual for this. That's not what I meant. Related. Yeah, we have Chaos Swarm, so we can summon that. What else do we... I don't think we have this. I don't think we have anything to send with it. Oh wait, no, we do. We have the Good and Evil in the Burning Abyss. Huh. From your hand to the Burning Abyss from your deck. And what do we have? We have target a Burning Abyss special. So... Huh. So we have Seer. That's kind of half decent. And we have... What's your name? Calcab. Alich. Alich is fine. Barbar's a burn. You need to target 3 to banish. I didn't realise we had this many Burning Abyss cards. What do you do? Discard a Burning Abyss, target. That's not terrible. I don't think we have the Burning Abyss tuner, which does kind of rule it out. It's... Where are you? You. Cannot be used as single material except for the Synchro of Burning Abyss. So, okay, we have Burning Abyss cards. Yeah, this is the only Mekanko monster we have. So there's that. If you have this card, you can target. Equip this card to it as an equip spell. You can return this and the equip to the hand. Yeah, it's just like, it's not useful. It's the single least useful one we could have picked up. We can ritual summon some of these, like, night dragons, I know, but I don't know which ones. We can't summon Bowfoot naturally, but it's also level 9, which makes that really awkward. Like, some of these are, like, non-effects, but 8, which means they're fine. This is fine. You can ritual some with chaos, so you can still ritual this with, like, advanced ritual art. It doesn't have any restrictions on it, so you could just sneak OTK. That is things to think about for the Yuumi deck. And by the Yuumi deck, I mean Pacifist deck. Right. First Duel in Silver. What could we possibly run into? Literally anything, judging by the looks of things. And judging by the looks of this, I'd say Salamangreat, but I could be wrong. It has happened before. It will happen again. This would be a killer going first hand. Especially against Salad. But as it is... Oh, they're not even on it, are they? You're just actually on Hero. But why choose first, then? Like, if you're, like... The only reason to, like, set yourself up for, like, Soulburner cosplay is so that your opponent picks first when they win the coin toss. Do you have Sneak OT? Is it the kind of, like, magical musket situation you prep for going second, you'd rather go first? I'm kind of half scared of what's coming. Because this doesn't feel like a proper E-Hero deck. Like, why would you grab Neo's Fusion? Unless you just use it really late in the turn now. We can set Crackdown, we can set Torrential. we can set Mirror Force. If they don't summon, then we don't get a chance to Torrential, unless we draw into exactly a Cosmo. And we need to see what they make. That's the other thing. We should play more of these out, so I guess I'll sit through it. And the tournament is underway in Discord. I have a feeling we do just kind of lose this, though. I'm just wondering about how long it's going to take. Although, that's the end of the turn. Right? Yeah, you cannot special summon monsters. You're making Kluger. Why would you make Kluger? It's not terrible, but it's like, it's not great by any means. Kyoto Waterfront's decent. Do they have reactive spell traps? I mean, they're assuming that I'm gonna do something with it, but, joke's on them. And yeah, it was never on the field, so it wasn't actually destroyed. Set, I think. They will summon. Destroyed or leaves field by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon a Neos Wise Man. And then we could steal the Neos Wise Man, I guess. Because, in theory, they do just summon again. Like, even a normal summon for turn. Sorry, what? Until the end phase, wow. It's not summoned again. Fusion summon. Okay. You're not going to just blow up all the spell traps, are you? If special summoned, you can destroy cards your opponent controls up to the... Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, you come on. You got the one card. Can this be destroyed? Also cannot be destroyed by card effects. Well, screw you too. I can crack down it, but, like, what's the point? What is our win-loss ratio today? Let's see. 5 wins, 6 losses. We are about 50-50 today, but, like, you know, we need to be a bit better than that in the long run. We need to be managing that, you know, 51% win rate. And to help us do this, we draw good, yes? We draw good hand? Let's find out. Let's find out together whether we draw good hand. Opponent. Full deck. 45 cards. What can we do here? We can Synchro 9. We can Synchro 9, Synchro 5, Link 2. So, what happens if we set? And set. And set. And pass turn. Sangan, the Seed, and possibly your favourite Doggo. Unchained literally just being archetype of angry dogs. Granted, they seem like they're hellhounds, but, you know, they're just angry dogs. Is bot? Is player? Who's to say? feels like a player. Unless it's, you know, the selection pack bot. I haven't had to fight against the Metamorph stuff yet. Like, TCG or otherwise. Because this is just it. It's just hit Master Duel, and it's hit Master Duel with a card that wasn't in the TCG. I don't know if this is yet. But this wasn't in the first wave, I could swear. You didn't have to... Then your opponent can special summon a monster from their hand. You know, I don't want to. I could, but I'm not going to. You could also just, like, normal summon this. So, I don't know why they didn't do that.